Hey you guys, it is Monday morning, which means it's time for Hot Mess Monday again. And today, for me, for a lot of you probably also, it's the second to last Monday before school's over. Oh my God, can I just tell you the relief I'm feeling right now? It's just like it's a last crawl. I feel like kids think that theirs is, like they're like experience the ending of the school year and it's such a drag, but it's such a drag for us too. Like for instance, I have SATs, like Saturday my daughter had SATs, and then my son has a last end of the year party on Saturday at a friend's house, plus their formal on Friday, and then finals of the week after that. And we've got to go for them too. So it's not like it's just their end of the year, it's our end of the year. But pretty soon we're gonna get to sleep in on Monday mornings, and it'll look a lot like this still. So anyway, hey Shannon, how are you? And Wheeze is here, and I think I saw Curtis. You guys, Curtis is my favorite person on Twitter. So Saturday was SATs for my little baby. She was like my little baby doll not too long ago, and all of a sudden it's SATs, and it looked like there was SATs everywhere because we all are now that we don't have little babies anymore that are just doing certain things. Now we all have these big kids that are going to SATs. It's kind of stressful, right? I mean, like you're like, are you ready? Yes, Curtis, you're my favorite person in the world. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, totally. Like it's like the most stressful thing because the kids are like studying, and you know we're printing their passes in the morning, and I'm like, are you ready for this? Are you okay? Are you cool? And you pick them up and you're like, how did you feel? How do you feel like you did? I felt fine. It was cool. I'm like, are you sure? We totally drove through and got her some coffee that morning so she could be like up and awake and alert and ready for the test. Because I'm a little stressed out for her. And what's funny is, I never took the SAT. I was one of those kids. And raise your hand or wave or do a happy face if you're like me. But I didn't really, I was like, I'll coast along. And 30 years later, I'm still kind of coasting along, which is a drag. Which is why I'm like, take that SAT, get the best score you possibly can, get into the right school, do all the right things. Don't do what your mama did, is what I'm saying. Anyway, how many of you guys were like, well, like the SAT was like the big thing for you, right? Like, I remember coming to school one Saturday and being like, what are people doing here? I was there for, I forget why I was there. I think I probably was just, I don't even remember why I was there, but I remember seeing people there and think, what are they doing? And somebody goes, oh, they're taking the SAT. I'm like, oh, was that today? So, yeah, not important for me for some reason, but now all of a sudden that it's my kids and their future, it's like super duper important. So that reminded me, it's like the end of the school year, like all this stuff is happening, right? Curtis, of course you fell asleep during the SATs. I totally see that. I have a feeling Curtis falls asleep at his cubicle today. But anyway, that's just me. So end of the school year, which means summer, which I live in San Diego, so it's kind of like awesome season all year long. So that's kind of nice, but it's kind of bad in one way. But the rest of you guys are now going to be catching up to why it's bad for us over here. Or good, whatever. It's bathing suit season, you guys. And okay. So this is another reason I was thinking about it. Okay, this is gonna get weird. See this blue stuff? Curtis is gonna be like, did Sugar just put her foot up on the screen? Yes, I did. Because I gotta show you guys this KT tape. I have to use this KT tape because of my plantar fasciitis. And that means that my plantar fascia is inflamed. And that's from all the running. And that's always been a problem with me when I've been running, and that's because running is and the only reason I'm running, yes, Shannon, preach on the KT tape, right? This stuff is amazing. I said the other day, I'm pretty sure that KT tape is made with magical unicorn hairs, because this stuff, I don't even know how it works. All I know is I feel amazing. Hey Carla, Carla's here. Carla's one of my, she's one of those people that if I could be as enthusiastic about running as she is, my life would be great. But anyway, so that's why I'm like kind of like working through the pain with this KT tape, because you get in such good shape when you run. I mean, the pounds just fall off, and I hate that, because you're just like the whole time you're like, I'm not gonna run, I'm not gonna run, I'm not gonna run, and then you start running again, and poof, you're in a size smaller like the next day, which sucks, because all that does is prove that you should be running. But anyway, it hurts to run for me. I don't know about the rest of you, but when I get up out of bed with my little plantar fasciitis, I can't walk, you guys. Like, I cannot walk, and it makes me absolutely crazy. Grant, hey, we talked about you last week. Grant Tondro, you guys. I didn't even say the name of the place, real quick, where Weeze and I went last week for drinks. We went to Mason Ale Works tasting room and the Barrel Works tap room right across the breezeway, and they're down in San Diego. They just opened up. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's just a fun little vibe, and the Barrel room is a little fancier. It's very pretty, and they've got some great drinks. My particular favorite after leaving there was that pink gin drink. So if you're in San Diego and go over there and order that pink gin drink, it was really, really tasty. Anyway, so if you want to get into a bathing suit, probably cutting back on the beer is a good thing. Or at least don't drink a beer the day before you're going to go out on the beach. So that's the other thing I have to worry about, is like, what am I eating the day before a beach party or pool party? So this is the first year. This is the first year I go from a bikini to a, oh my God, I feel like such an old lady, to a one piece. It's a one piece. It's still pretty, right? It's still pretty, but it's a one piece. And I just got to this place where I was like, you know what? I don't like how my tummy looks no matter how much I work out, because, well, I'm getting older. And stuff just doesn't pull back in the way it used to. Anybody like agree or understand what I'm talking about? Like, you can work out. Like, sometimes I look at people on their, their before and afters and everything, and I forget to look at their age. And the thing is, like, when you get older, your skin just isn't gonna pull back into place. And as much as I'm gonna continue to tan in this, I am gonna start going out in public in this, because I want to feel comfortable on the beach, Hey, Carol, how are you? I don't hate hot old ladies, Maggie. I kind of am envious of them. They do wear the beautiful bikinis, but I feel like they've always been that skinny, so their skin maybe not has stretched as much as some of us who have gone through weight fluctuations in our lives. But I feel like that's another thing too, right? Like, that's genetics, like there are some people that look really young when they're old. And some people that are just naturally thin and their skin naturally just pulls back in. And that's just, lucky them, And I feel like there are some things that, I'm pretty lucky with as well. But that tummy, the perfect abs, that's not it. And, I know people are like, well, you do this, you do that, do Pilates, do yoga. What the hell do you think I do? You guys think I just sit on the couch and eat potato chips all night and watch Netflix like I did last night? No. I actually do a lot of working out. I ride my bike, I do Pilates, I do yoga, I do, I run. I put KT tape on so I can keep running. There's still stuff that's just not gonna, see, Carol, two babies, no stretch marks. That's, I have minimal stretch marks, and I had 4 babies. I see people that had 1 baby, and they're just like, all over. I'm like, wow, that's just genetics, right? And you can take care of your skin and this and that. It just, there's just something to be said for having the right mom and dad. My mom and dad gave me this nice brown skin that allows me to, tan pretty easily, which is great. I love it. But yeah, not that flat tummy, but I'm okay with that. I got the bathing suit and cool, and I can run around the beach and be happy and and not worry about anything falling out and going sideways. That's fine. Whatever. I'll probably still wear the bikini on the beach most of the time, though. Yes, 4 babies. 4. Count them. My oldest baby, you guys, holy shit. My oldest baby, oh, I'm itching just thinking about this, turns 30. Turns 30 in less than 2 weeks. Yeah, she'll be 30 a week from Saturday. So I've been at this a while. It's always funny when people look at my young kids and tell me, oh, just wait until they're teenagers. Oh, just wait until they're in college. Oh, just wait until they're in their 20s. Oh, just wait until they have their own kids. Yeah, I've been there, done that. I mean, but whatever, it's all cool. I'll get a crown in heaven. Yeah, I'll get something. I don't know. I'll get hopefully a nice bed in the home that they put me in. We'll see. So anyway, how are you guys feeling about summer coming and bathing suit season? And there's a lot of, there's like this new trend called Toblerone tunnels, I guess, where people are just doing extra workouts and like, you have to have this, you have to have that. And I'm just like, no, you don't. You don't have to have that. You don't have to have a new car. You don't have to have the biggest house. There's a whole shitload of stuff, you guys, you don't have to have. Toblerone tunnels, that's one of them. It's funny, being this old, it comes with the not perfect belly, the not perfect abs, but it also comes with the wisdom of knowing I don't need that shit, which is kind of nice. So, and I also can show up on a live with my hair looking like this and wearing pajamas. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, bathing suit season, not a fan, but there's a lot of body positivity out there, which is so awesome. Because I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I feel like the thing that makes me so stressed out or made me, kind of about bathing suit season and showing my mostly naked body out in public is Barbie. I played with Barbies. Like, I love Barbie, right? Like, that bitch had everything. She had, like, all the careers. She had, like, the perfect gay boyfriend. She had friends that didn't talk about her because otherwise they wouldn't, continue making that model. She had, like, the best wardrobe. She, like, could even be a unicorn in one of them. And she had the car. She had the van. She had the house. She had the townhome. She had the pool. She had, what else did she have, you guys? Did you guys play with Barbies? Is it just me? So I grew up thinking like the perfect woman is a Barbie. Thin, blonde, boobs that stick out, arms that bend like this, And coming from, or maybe that wasn't the best thing to have a short Mexican girl idolized, because I was never gonna be this, 6 foot tall, thin blonde. That's okay. I'm all right with that now. But it took like 40 something years to get there. Yeah, Barbie had everything except the boyfriend. Yeah. You know what though? Barbie was, Ken, come on. She always had the plus one. He always dressed nicely. And I don't know. I wouldn't mind a Ken doll. I wouldn't mind having a Ken doll to call around and just be like, hey, Ken, let's go to the townhome and throw a party and make all the other dolls jealous. But whatever, that's just me. And Shannon, obsessed with Barbies, had a huge dream house. Oh, the dream house! We had the dream house! Okay, so unless you're into Barbies, you don't know what we're talking about. The dream house, you guys, was like this shaped house like this. And there were 2 pieces that came off, and it was like a townhome piece and a townhome piece, and then there was the centerpiece, right? And you can open it up, and you could take the 2 pieces, and you could make a little house over there, and you have a little big house, or you just put them all together and have the big house. And she had furniture and plants on the windows, and this cute little door, and it was like yellow and white and orange. It was so super duper 70s. We got that dream house one Christmas, and that's the Christmas I found out, if any kids are listening, well, they shouldn't be listening right now anyway. If you have kids listening to my lives, you're doing this wrong. Anyway, That's when I found out that Santa wasn't real. We were at our friend's house for a Christmas Eve party because we're Mexicans. That's what we do. We celebrate Christmas Eve. And then this was the first year we were going to do like the American thing and open Christmas presents on Christmas morning. Or actually, we always kind of did the Santa presents on Christmas morning. So never mind. So we got back home and apparently our gifts were in the back in the trunk that our parents hadn't yet wrapped. And I kind of woke up. We had fallen asleep, and I kind of woke up and opened my eyes, and I could see my dad. I could still see it in my head, you guys. I could see my dad carrying this big, giant box, and I could see him in the headlights, the beams of the headlights, just running into the house with this big, giant box, and it said Dream House, Barbie Dream House. And I was like, cool, we got the Dream House. That was Dad. Okay, so the next morning when Santa brought us the dream house, I was like, yeah, I'm going to let my sister keep believing that little dream, but that was it for me. But still, I didn't care. I got the Barbie dream house, so that was awesome. Yeah, funny, right? Oh my gosh. I don't think I've told my parents that that's when I found out. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want them to, come on. I've probably put them through enough. But anyway, so body positivity, bikini season. Tell me what you're thinking. How do you feel about like all these little trends about like the Toblerone tunnels and having to have like, or this obsession with perfection, this Barbie mentality? Or are you still kind of in that, or have you gotten over it? How long did it take you to get over it? It took me a long time. And I'm still like, I'm not obsessed, I would say, but I'm still really, they're just parameters that I have to maintain as far as health is concerned. And I think that's healthy. And it's finally gotten to a healthy place, and I have a lot of balance, but I'm 48 and I probably didn't get here until just a few years ago, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? That's life, right? So that's why I keep seeing all these 50 somethings, all smiles. They're all like, they figured it out. I'm like, fuck it. Oops, sorry. I hope nobody's children were listening. Like I said, if your kids are listening to my lives, that's on you. Anyway, you guys. Oh, Pamela. Pamela just came in just at the end. You're going to have to watch over again, Pamela. This one was kind of fun. A little shorter than the last one. I think I went super duper long on the last one. And then we got a little depressing, I think, maybe. So anyway, Pamela was my roommate at Mom 2.0, and that was the weekend that or the week, or the midweek, or the late week, that I realized I wasn't done with this whole blogging community and blogging anymore, or yet. So you guys are stuck with me for a little while, all 10 of you. Anyway, have a great Monday. Have a great week. Leave me some comments. I'll post some, I've got a couple of links of stuff that I found this week. One is going to be the Toblerone tunnels, and one is going to be this thing about 50 body positive accounts that you should be watching or checking out over on Instagram. They're really, really fascinating, actually. And I found out that guys, we all obsess about girls, but guys go through this stuff too. And there are a couple of yes, I do air quotes. Sorry, guys. There are a couple of brawn guy models in this list too, and I didn't realize that was a thing. So kind of interesting. So anyway, have a great Monday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.